Public relations is seen as a vital part of maintaining the organization's image, reputation, and of communicating its message to its general public and investors. In Parliament of Rwanda, as well as in Parliament of East Africa community countries, their public relations officers focus all energy on building the parliament that will be deemed a good corporate citizen. Public Relations Officer explains her role played in Rwandan Parliament Chamber of Deputies.
I work as a Public Relations and Communication Officer for the Rwanda Parliament. So I think in linking citizens with the Parliament falls into our daily activities, daily tasks as PR. So what we do, we communicate, we inform the population, we inform people outside the parliament about the parliament, about daily activities, the programs, the achievements, the activities plans. So we basically inform the citizens about the parliament, everything they need to know about the parliament.
In Rwandan Parliament, a public relations professional often arranges events to raise its profile. Here, she continues to explain her responsibilities to facilitate citizen petitions to members of parliament.
We provide information to whoever needs information. Journalists or any other person who comes to the parliament or contact us through our different channels, because we use emails, social media, even the radio. There's Radio Rwanda Inteko. So we have got different channels through which we communicate with the public. So whenever they ask us questions, we answer. Whenever they ask for documents, anything, we are here to provide them with information they need about the parliament.
How Public Relations Office deals with media and channels of communication to reach to the Rwandan citizens and publish news about parliamentary activities.
There's something we do on a daily basis. We have emails of different journalists, different media houses, be it national and international. So we send them what we call Today in Parliament. That means what is scheduled in the Parliament on a daily basis every day. So we send them through their emails. We basically send that information to chief editors, who will then organize within their media houses to send journalists to cover stories. So we try to update them to keep them on track. We tell them what is on the program on a daily basis in the parliament. So yeah, basically that's how we do it. We also use, I told you, we have accounts on social media, Twitter, Facebook. We communicate with them through all those channels, and then they arrange to come and cover their stories. Yeah, and we keep records, we keep copies of everything that is being said about the parliament.
Rwandan Parliament is an institution on the government on behalf of its citizens. Parliamentarians work hand in hand with citizens and talk with them in order to deliver its message or asking questions. Honorable Inyasiane Nyirarukundo, Deputy in Rwandan Parliament, highlights on how they communicate with Rwandan citizens.
Iyo abaturage bashaka kutugezaho ibitekerezo,
when people want to send us suggestions, they write letters, then we sit and we study their suggestions until we find the answer. When it is a petition, the plenary session finds us an answer. In the context of a problem, each commission handles what they have in charge. Because our commissions have different tasks but complementary, the decision is finally given to the General Assembly.
dufite Radio Rwanda Inteko.
We use also another way of Radio Rwanda Inteko. Each commission has airtime to explain some laws and people give the feedback.
Ibyo batanzeho ibitekerezo bakabasubiza. Buri mu depite abafite iminsi 2 mu kwezi yo kwegera abaturage.
Every parliament member has 2 days per month to meet with people either in community works or in inspection of some project running in their respective districts. They are focused on suggestions to build their district, sometimes native for those parliament members. We sometimes use another way of attending meetings of people's representative of their districts. A parliament member cannot vote but can contribute to give advices. Even they use that way of writing letters. They are sometimes callers by phone. Here we sometimes even receive citizens from different sectors, welcome them and have talks about how works in the forum are carried out, those in commissions, in the fact how the parliament operates, how the law process starts, who conceives it, who it gets into commission, how the discussions are held, how it voted, how it goes to the Senate and to the President of Republic so that it's officially published. We discuss about all of that. They come and have time to visit the parliament and have the idea about all its stands and thereafter attend the General Assembly and have discussions, questions and even give some suggestions.
Mbere na mbere twabashimira inteko y'abadepite ndetse na Sena.
We first of all thank you, the members of Parliament and the Senate, for welcoming us and share with us your daily activities and your contribution of the development of the country. We really appreciate it.
Mu gihe rero mwadutambagizaga amahuriro,
time we were visiting different forum or stands, we visit a forum of members of parliament gathered in forum with mission to promote social affairs and development, RPD.
batubwiye rero ikihuriro rigamije.
When telling us that their forum aims to, I think most of us here has got a flyer that we have been given. We have found out that they promote social affairs, fight poverty, AIDS, looking after reproductive life, especially for the youth.
cyane ubw'ingimbi n'abangavu. Twumvise rero tubishimye.
We really congratulate you for that, especially us who work in health sector. It is quite very good, something to support, something to reinforce.
Yes, they welcomed us. They showed us every room and they gave us time to ask questions, either for the Senate or the Chamber of Deputies.
As a woman council representative in my district, the message that I bring with me is to use the way deputies are using in their work. I will introduce those methods to our district, sector and cell level. and that at the end we will have that time to show our people what we are doing for them.
There are some needs and wants that the general public or Rwandan citizens are targeting to the Member of Parliament to be delivered to them through Public Relations Officer as well as petition. Some citizens wish to point out their views.
bimwe na bimwe bigenda biboneka cyane cyane nk'uko tuzi ko abadepite aribo bashinzwe gushyiraho amategeko ndetse no kuyakurikirana.
For example, a law can violate human rights, but in people's understanding, that can be changed once it is told to the parliament members. We use many ways as citizens to be in touch with our deputies. We have their telephone numbers, we call them, and they respond us kindly. Sometimes they give us an appointment at their office. We use a public line on Radio Rwanda in Heko. The deputies visit us in our district, so we get a chance to see them live, to discuss with them, and our problems are resolved on site.
Members of Parliament and public relations face some challenges in meeting with citizens. Honorable Inyasiene Nyirarukundo and Pamela Mudakikwa point out some of the challenges associated with them.
About challenges, you can't reach everywhere. Those who see you for their first time are much excited, saying that since the election they never had a chance to meet you again. Really, you can't go to every single hood. You might even be invited to many areas, but you can't find every citizen at every single site. You can visit a village, yes, but it doesn't mean everyone is there. You can't assure that the message reached to the entire community. Even if it is law you are explaining, you can't at all. In fact, the challenge is the citizen think the Member of Parliament has to reach everywhere when it is not possible.
One challenge, main challenge, is basically that there are still people out there who fear the parliament. I would say who fear the parliament. They think it's a place you can't reach very easily. So it's basically the mentality, the mindset. But we are trying to talk to them through different channels, like I mentioned before. And these days we are becoming friendly with social media, with technology. So we are trying to reach out to many more people, many more Rwandans, to teach them, to tell them about the parliament, to help them become friendly with the parliament.
Parliament is an institution in the government on behalf of its citizens, and it's represented by parliamentarians elected by the public or citizens. It is necessary to have a link between Parliament and citizens so that people's problems can be petitioned to Parliament through Public Relations Office for further solution. Public Relations Officer, in connection with members of Parliament, plays a crucial role in delivering clear, concise, and relevant information to the public through channels of communication. The research was carried out at Rwanda Parliament in meeting with members of Parliament, Public Relations Officer, Rwanda citizen, in obtaining the necessary information concerning my studies. Clarisse Ingabire, a student of Arts in Mass Media and Communication, Mount Kenya University. Bye-bye.